أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Inshallah, our topic of discussion is perpetual violence against women. Perpetual violence against women. You see, this is a serious domestic violence, or let's say a serious stigma and oppression against women's dignity, of which Islam seriously kicked against. Domestic violence, which is the infliction of physical injury to your partner, is unlawful in Islam. This is a gender-specific crime, mostly perpetrated by our men against their women, of which Islam is so serious about. Islamically, relationship between spouses supposed to be based on what we call tranquility. That is mawadda wa rahma. Based on comfort. Supposed to be based on peace of mind, mutual understanding, and unconditional love. That is how Islam pledged it. Why the domestic violence today? Why? Why? This is seriously prohibited in Islam. And that is why we are bringing this as a topic of discussion. In Al-Quran, Surah Al-Talaq, Quran 65 verse 6, Allah is saying there, Ba'da'uz billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allah is saying, Askinuhunna min haythu sakantum min ujudikum. Lodge them, your women, lodge them in where you yourself, you are living. In that your apartment, let them too be there. That is why I say, min ujidikum, according to your means, according to your ability and capability. And Quran says, wala tudarruhunna, and don't harm them, don't maltreat them, don't persecute them the way some men are persecuting their women today. That is wala tudarruhunna. It is Quran we are reciting. And Allah is saying, لِتُضَيِّقُوا عَلَيْهِنَّ, in order to make life miserable for them. Don't do that. That is, don't oppress them just because you are more than them. Don't oppress them. They are not to be oppressed, our women. That is what Allah is telling us in Quran 65 verse 6, Surah Al-Talaq. And where we want to concentrate on concerning this domestic violence is where Allah is saying, wala tudarruhunna. That is, don't harm or persecute or maltreat them. We have what we call alamatul idrar. That is, elements of maltreating women. What are those things that if you are engaging yourself in doing that, my brother, you are maltreating them? And put a stop to it. Number one, lack of what we call maintenance. That is proper care and financial support, nafaqah. If you are somebody that you are not spending on her, you are not taking care of her, no food, no shelter, no clothes, you will see some women, they will be looking as if they are slaves in their husband's house. All these are what we call, what? Part of the, idrar that Islam is kicking against. Part of means of harming them. It is un-Islamic. This is a serious physical violence as far as Islam is concerned. Our men of today often misinterpret this Quranic verse that is in Surah Al-Nisa, Quran 4 verse 34. They often misinterpret it. Which ayah? Where Allah is saying, Ar-rijalu qawwamuna ala nisa bima faddalallahu ba'dahum ala ba'din wa bima anfaqu min amwali, till the end of that verse. They misinterpret it. Some will be saying, yes, so far I paid a dowry. I'm now what? I'm now a master. I can be what? Do and undo on her. I can misuse that anyhow that I want. It's misinterpretation. And the misinterpretation in that verse are in 3 places. The number one is what? That is the qawwamun. That word qawwamun. People misinterpret it. The real meaning is what? You are the maintainer. You are the one to be spending on her. Not that you are the one to what? To be using and misusing her anyhow you like. Another thing that people misinterpret in that same verse, Quran 4 verse 34, is nushuzahunna. They will say, so far she has misbehaved or she has done, let me, If she disobey you, she go in contrary with what you are saying. That is nushuzahunna. Out of mistake. Then, another thing that they misinterpret again is the word wadribuhunna. That is, Quran have already said that we should be beating them. If they misbehave, let us beat them. No. It's misinterpretation. The meaning is to forsake or to leave her. Just leave her, abandon her, or avoid her. That's the meaning of wadribuhunna, not by beating. Even if you are to beat, she will stick. Is even what the Sharia says. Not by maybe turning her to be like a punching box. All these are violence against women. Another alamat al-idrar, element of what? Maltreating women is impotence of the husband. If the husband tricked the woman to the home unknowingly that he is an impotent person, and he tricked her, he's not even having any affair with her, just abandon her like that, you are maltreating her. Or somebody that's not an impotent person, but his refusal of having intercourse with her is alamat al-idrar again. Some men, again, in alamat al-idrar under this is they themselves will be raping their wives. Just imagine. A man, husband, raping his wife. Legally married wife. All these are barbaric things in nature, of which Islam came to abolish. Islam corrects us. All these are not good in Islam. Or some men, under this same one, some men will be what? Sexually abusing the wife's female children. Either the female children are born for the man, or else what the woman get back to them before marrying this man. You will be sexually harassing the female children of that woman. It is happening in some houses like that. All these are not good as far as Islam is concerned. Another way of what? Harming them or maltreating them is when you are harming her through severe beating. Just because you misinterpret that word, wadribuhunna. You are now what? Turning her to what? To boxing item or whatever. It is not good. If you are harming her through severe beating, or some will be finding fault in their wife unnecessarily. Some will just come in and be what? Be slapping her anyhow. Unnecessary. All these are not good. Or again, another means of what? Maltreating them is dowry-related violence. Just because you have paid her dowry, you will now be saying, she's now my property. Women are not properties. Islam has abolished that. It is the tradition of the pre-Islamic Jahiliyyah people. Put a stop to it. Another way of what? Maltreating women is character assassination or abuse or maltreatment of our parents and our family members in general. If you are doing that, you are doing it wrong. Another one is what? Is giving her a heavy job or turning her to be your slave. All these are not good. To be doing all the house chores. Another one is what? By allowing her to be breastfeeding your children with hardship. This is indirect persecution. Check Quran 22 verse 233. And again is the long absence of you, the husband, from home. All these are not good. Quran kick against it. The prophetic traditions in many ways kick against it. Hear what Prophet Muhammad says in recapping all what we are saying so far. The Prophet says the best of you are those that are what? Are best towards their family or women. The way I, Muhammad, am best to my wives or my family. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. This is in Jami' al-Tirmizi. Go and check it. And it's also in Ibn Majah. And again, another tradition. The Prophet said, the world is full of enjoyment. And the best form of its enjoyment is to have a pious wife. Check Shuaib Muslim. You will see it there. If you kick against all this, you are what? You are making life miserable for them, and it is not good. And any woman that is experiencing all this, the next thing and the last solution that Islam wants her to do or embark on is divorce. Inshallah, next episode we are bringing the rights of women. Inshallah, for all of us to know. Here, inshallah, here we are going to draw the curtain for today. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.